Hi guys, Spencer with $3 here. Welcome to today's episode. We are going to be converting witches into huts. Or at least that's what people have been doing to me. So before we take a look at that, I have now finally managed to get myself some gems. So all the global iTunes for Canada have been sold out, at least the online ones. And I did eventually find a website. So I've been not getting any chests. I've not been upgrading anything. So you can see all of these things that I still need to upgrade. Prince, finally, I needed to upgrade my Prince. At last, he's a level 3. Oh, that's still so far behind. Who else have we got? I wouldn't mind my skeleton army a little bit bigger. I'm not going to use them today, but that's not bad. So let's take a look at how people have been turning their witches into huts. So this was one raid that I was doing. Raid? Do we even call these raids? One battle. One battle I was doing against our friend here, Kai Hayo. So I started using the Giant Larry again recently. You probably saw in the previous video, I've been testing him out. He does come in quite handy. He's pretty good. He will defend against quite a lot of troops, and obviously when he drops his bomb, he explodes all of their troops. But a lot of people are hut spamming me, so they're trying to build as many huts as they can. They're defending their base with maybe an Expo or an Inferno, and I do have a way to counter that. That'll probably be in tomorrow's video. It's pretty good. It stops you getting beaten by the hut spammers. Today, on this particular raid, this battle, I wasn't actually using my counter hut spamming troops, but still not too bad. I can still defend against this. Not too many coming out at once. You saw there that he wasn't quite sure what he's going to do, but he stuck a hut in the corner and he's jammed his queen right behind it. Now, when I saw this, I wasn't quite sure what entirely to do. I was laughing at him thinking, you've made an error. But I fired my rocket and I destroyed both of his huts, put it right in the middle to take out his huts, but it obviously didn't destroy his witch, so his witch got to come and attack me. And I thought, I've just released your witch, maybe I could have taken down your witch, I don't know. But then he does it again. Then I realised that people are actually doing this on purpose, and it's actually not a bad idea. As long as the person doesn't have some kind of range weapon to take down your witch, if you can trap a witch behind a hut, she essentially becomes another hut, and you can potentially get another witch in your deck and send 2 witches. Now 2 witches at once is pretty OP if you can manage to get that. Of course, normally your first witch is going to die, won't be held up long enough, but jam behind a hut, that might actually help. So at this stage, he's ready with his witch again, and he's ready to deploy another hut and jam it. He obviously isn't learning, though, the fact that I do have a rocket, and I can take down this witch. So this time I realise he's doing this on purpose. He is sticking his witch behind, in this case it's a spear goblin hut, and he's doing it on purpose to make mass Larrys, mass goblins. Everything is flying out at me, so I've got a minion horde in front of me. I can pretty much easily take down the mass Larrys. They really don't have any attack. All they do is kind of push you back gradually with your ground troops. Fire a rocket into the corner, takes down his witch and the hut that it's hiding behind. Maybe that teaches him a lesson, I don't know. Perhaps if you don't have rockets, a fireball might do some damage, but probably won't take it completely down. And it may be quite a good strategy for absolutely mass flooding somebody with tier 1 troops. But I'm on the counter. In goes the Larry. I've got a witch and a wall breaker. Wall breaker dropping bombs in front of the Larry so that he can get all the way to the tower. You need him to get as far as the tower. So when he drops his bomb, down goes the tower. Right hand tower has been destroyed. 7 seconds to go. Looks like there's nothing he's going to be able to do. Very little damage on my towers. And his hut spamming strategy with the trapped witch has not worked. So let's do another one, and let's see somebody else trapping a witch, trying to do the exact same thing. I think this is starting to get pretty common. So this is Godlike Spike. Now he is only a level 5 and I'm a level 7, although I have been finding some of the level 5 guys, because they've been upgrading very specific troops, they do have the same level troops as I do, whereas I upgraded a wide range of troops, some of them which I don't use, therefore that caused my level to go probably further ahead than I really am as far as individual troop levels. I've got my queen. Queen. I don't have a queen in this game. Got my witch onto the left-hand tower. Didn't do a great deal of damage. And his spear goblins, they are just a pest. They get close enough that they can fire one spear at your tower before you take it down. Both waiting now, trying to decide who's going to go next. I am generally the first person to give in and drop something. I've dropped in my giant Larry, and there he goes. Look, he's got a witch trapped behind his hut, but I'm not falling for it this time. Straight in with the rocket, down with the hut, down with the witch, and that's a severe waste of elixir. He's lost like a full 10 or something there by doing that. That's really not an ideal way. Now he knows now that I've got a rocket. He probably isn't going to want to try that again. Severe wastage. Goblin barrel coming. Luckily I've got the arrows. Now he fired his arrows then after mine because he thought I was going to try and counter it with the minions, which is what I did the first time because I didn't have any arrows ready. But what a waste of arrows. I've done that several times, fired arrows or fired a bomb when there really was no need. So sending in the barbs. Barbs are my favourite troop by a country mile at the moment. When I'm requesting in the clan, barbarian cards is what I'm after. I want to upgrade my barbarians. They seem to be so versatile, and if you can get them to the tower, they take it down so rapidly. Got some minions in and a witch behind to try and get rid of that dragon. They've managed to do it. And now I'm on to the King's Tower, and I'm trying to think, should I go for this? Should I go for the 3 crowns? But no, my left-hand tower, look how close it is. Even just a rocket will take that down. And if I waste all of my troops going for the King Tower, then maybe I will actually get beaten. And I really don't want to get beaten. Fires in his goblin barrel. I've got the arrows again. Good trade for me. Time to send in the Giant Larry again. See what we can do with the Giant Larry. Get a witch in. If I can, I'd like to send a wall breaker, which is really a bomber these days, in behind. Gets rid of all these little Larrys. Stops your big Larry from being held up in the progress. I'm sending everyone now. Absolutely everyone trying to get to his other tower. I've got my arrows ready for his final attempt, which is the barrel. Got 30 seconds left. Can he save himself? He's got 2 dragons out. Not often you see 2 dragons. Again, Giant Larry pretty good against the dragons because it will gradually push them back and it take a while for them to kill it. But unfortunately got a little bit ahead of myself. Fired a rocket at his troops, which can be pretty good. I did actually miss the spear goblins, and here he goes with the goblin barrel, and I don't have anything. I've got no counter. Drop in my bomber. Now I do like to counter with the bomber. Put him in slightly the wrong place. If all 3 spear goblins are on one side of the tower, you can take them all down with a bomber before they do any damage. Didn't work that time, and in the last dying seconds he's managed to pull it to a sudden death. I probably dropped my queen in front of the Larry there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Doesn't matter. He's pushing the queen along. I guess he has a faster walking speed than the queen. He's barging her along, firing another rocket, this time at his tower. Takes down the tower. That's why I love the rockets. They cost a lot, 6 elixir, but you can sneak it at the end, and there we go, 2 crown win. So guys, that's how, if you want to create an extra hut with your witch, that's what you need to do. Jam it behind one of your other huts, and you get extra Larrys pumping out towards your opponent. Whether or not it's a good idea, couldn't really tell you. Depends what the opponent has on their cards. But thank you guys for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, and share these videos with your friends. I'm going to set up a Patreon account, I think probably tonight. Link will be in the description. You guys always helping me out, and that is absolutely wonderful. Please take a look at it and see what you can do. But until then, you guys take care.
Send everyone